And now we can go for a small example. This is example 1 for the topic time and work, and it's given that A can do 2 by 3 of the work in 16 days. So A separately can do 2 by 3, 2/3 of the work in 16 days, and B is doing actually same work, so B can do the same work in 3 days. It's given that B can do 1 by 4 of the work in 3 days. Again, in how many days can both finish the work working together? So here this question comes under the type 1 of the section, and it's given, it's been asked like working together is being the asked question. Again, what's the first step we have to do in this LCM method? Taking LCM. But before taking LCM, you just have to check the value. So what's the number of days given for A alone? It is given that A can do 2 by 3 of the work in 16 days. If we can do 2 by 3 of the work in 16 days, what is for the complete work? Yes. So it's given that A can do 2 by 3 of the work in 16 days, right? So simply go for 1 day, how many days? I can simply put 3 into 16, again divided by 2. That's it. It's been given that A can do a work in 2 by 3 of the work in 16 days. So simply go for 16 into 3 divided by 2. That's it. Okay, this is just like the very basics one, and here I have just divided the 16 by the number 2 by 3. That's it. I have done nothing out of this one. Got it? So it is given that they are actually not given the complete work. It's given that only 2 by 3 of the fraction is given for 16 days. So simply go for 16 divided by 2 by 3. So again, when you reciprocal this one, it becomes 16 to 3 by 2. Got it? So again, when you cancel this one, this becomes 8 and this becomes 24. So A can do the work in 24 days. And again, whatever for B, can you guess the value of B? You please solve manually and please tell it to me. So it's given that B can do the work. B can do 1 by 4 of the fraction of work in 3 days. Got it? So 1 by 4 of work in 3 days. So 3 divided by 1 by 4. Again, when you reciprocal this one, it becomes 12. So B can do the work in 12 days. And now, after finding the number in terms of a proper fraction, in terms of a normal number, I can find the LCM. So what's LCM of 24 and 12? So 24 and 12. So can you take 2 as common? Please. 2 and 12. Again 6. Again take 2 as common. Again 3. Take 3 as common. That's it. Again I can take 2. It becomes 1 and 1. So when I take LCM, what's the LCM value here? LCM equal to, you please do the question parallelly, which when you solve here, and please try to you find the answer. And here it is like 2, 2 and 2, and I have one more 3 here. So it's 4 and 8, 24. So LCM is 24, and always 24 should be taken in terms of parts. Good. So 24 parts, and this is my total work. Again, what's the second step in LCM method? First step is taking LCM. Second step is finding the 1 day work. That's nice. So again, A is 1 day workers. Again, total part is 24 here. So total work 24 divided by A's efficiency is again 24 by 24 is 1 parts per day. If A and work together, he can do only 1 part in 1 day. Again, find the 1 day work of person B. Again 24 divided by B is for, I have like 12 days. It is 2 parts per day. Again, go through the question. The question being asked here is like working together. Working together means I can simply add the A and B value. So when I add this, A is for 1 part per day, B is for 2 parts per day. When I add this, A plus B simply becomes 3 parts per day. Again, what's the final step? Solution. Again, how can I find the solution here? So it is given that A and B can do the work like 3 parts in 1 day. If they work together, they can finish 3 parts in a single day. Got it? And here my complete work is 24. So simply go for 24 by 3. It is 8 days. They need to complete the work. This is one method. Or else, instead of doing this part alone, I can go for comparison, work and time. So my efficiency is 3 parts per day. So 3 parts in 1 day. 24 parts in how many days? So 24 parts in X days. So do cross, again X becomes 8 days. So here the answer is 8 days needed to complete the work if they work in this pattern. Got it? And I'm going to repeat the same point. Here the question has a very slight variation. It's given that A's work is given in terms of only 2 by 3. Got it? So I just have divided it. It becomes 24, becomes 12. LCM is again 24. Second step is find the 1 day work. It's 1 and 2. They work together, so it is 3 actually, and then divided by 24. total work divided by 3 becomes 8 days. Or else second thing is like I can compare it in the variation method. Got it? Is it clear? So this is a combination of men and work. So 4 men and 6 women can do the work in 10 days, and 3 men and 7 women can do the same work in 8 days. Got it? But here it is different number of men and different number of women. Again here the question is like in how many days 10 men will complete the work. The questions ask like in how many days will 10 men alone do the work if they complete the work. That's the question being asked here. And for this one we can simply frame some equations. We have solved a lot of quadratic equations in our normal mathematics, and here we're just going to use the same format of equation to solve this kind of question. But there's a very small change in the question. Let us see what's changed here. So if it is 4 men and 6 women, I can simply take 4 men, so 4m plus 6 women, so it is 6w equal to 10 days, 10. Again 3 men plus 7 women, so 3 men 3m plus 7 women can do the work in 8 days, 8. So this is normal, very normal x plus y equal to variable equation. This is so called as a linear or quadratic equation. No, but we just do a small mistake in this question. Can anybody guess the mistake what it is? So good. So simply we just have to take, instead of 10 we just have to go for 1 by 10. That's the only change we just going to doing here. Instead of 10 days I should take it as 1 by 10, and again instead of 8 days I should take it as 1 by 8. That's the only change I should do here. And again why I am taking in terms of fraction, that's a question. The given number in terms of 10, it's the exact number, again it's 8 is again another exact number, but I must consider it in terms of fraction, and why it is so. Yes, it is given that a person A is there, and a person A can do the work in some, say for example, some 15 days. And this is a time limit for the person to complete the given work, given task. Got it? If this, I just have to say in terms of fraction, I'm just asking that in one particular day. You just imagine that person A has been started the work. Got it? And my question is that in after 1 day, after completion of 1 day, how much work will get completed? That is a direct 1 day work. Got it? So after completion of 1 day, he might have completed 1 by 15 of the fraction. That's it. Got it? Here it is very simple. A has the efficiency to do a work in 15 days. Got it? After 1 day, he might have finished only 1 unit of the entire 15 days. Again, after second days, after 2 days, what weight of the work been completed? 2 by 15. It's very simple. Again, second day, on second day end, A must have completed 2 by 15th of the part. This means that actually out of 15 parts, he may have completed 2 parts alone. Again, after 3 days span, 3 by 15. After 4 days, 4 by 15. After 5 days, after 10 days, after 15 days, what might happen? At the end of 15th day, he might have done 15 by 15. This becomes actually 1. So 1 is always considered as a total part of work. Got it? 1 in this topic, we always take 1 as a total part of work, and this means that number of days in terms of direct 1 day days, I should take it as only 1 by 10. Got it? It's very simple topic, and this case is very important. Please have it in mind. Got it? So students, we will always do the mistake. Students will actually get this question in the exact correct format, but what they will do is they will simply go for 10 instead of going for 1 by 10. And that's a mistake we actually do here. And after framing this equation, how can I solve this equation? The solving this equation is a very simple thing. I just cannot do. So how can I solve this equation? I just have to make the men or women in equal number of terms. And how can I make the men or women equal? I can simply go for, with this equation, put into 3 to make men and men equal. Again, with this equation, put into 4 for the same purpose. So when I go for into 3, the first equation becomes 12 men plus 18 women equal to 3 by 10. And please keep it as it is. Please don't go for 0.3. It's a wrong calculation, and it's always a approximate number. Again, for second one, the same 12 men plus 28 women equal to 7 by 8. Again, please don't change this one into 1 point. Got it? Please don't change any numbers into fraction, and fraction is always like a inappropriate answer. And here it's like, sorry, here it's 4 by 8 because I'm into multiplying it by 4, right? So 4 by 8. Got it? So again, this I can reduce it as 1 by 2. That's it. You can do that one, but please don't change this number into a point. Point has been always a wrong answer in Aptitude. And again, third thing, like I just have to change the symbols, signs, and plus 12m minus 12m will automatically get cancelled. Again, when I do this one, I will get here minus 10 women equal to, here it becomes 3 by 10 minus 1 by 2. You just solve it. So 3 by 10 minus 1 by 2. So when taking LCM, it becomes 10. So 10 is here. So again 3 is here minus, I should go for 5 here. 3 minus 5 by 10, it becomes minus 2 by 10. So minus 2 by 10. Again minus minus will get cancelled. So 10 comes down, it becomes 100. Again 2 by 100, it becomes 1 by 50. So the value of W is simply 1 by 50. So W equal to 1 by 50. This is the value of W. Women alone, women's efficiency of women is like 1 by 50th of the fraction. That's it. Again stop here and please check whether I just have to find the value of M in the question. If M is being asked in the question is simply that in how many days only 10 women has been asked in the question. So please don't find the value of men. Finding M value is actually like waste of time in this question. So whenever you solve the entire question, before solving the question, you just please go through the entire question. Going through questions is like very important for Aptitude, and particularly coming for this kind of topic, even a single word can change the entire meaning of the question. Got it? So whenever you just after solving the question, you just have to go through the question very completely and carefully. Got it? Because a question, a 50% understand question, it's like when you understand question completely, it is equal to like half the solved answer. Got it? So here only men they actually considered. So please find value of women. Sorry, men is been not considered, so don't go for the M value. Find only women value, that's actually enough for it. So here it is given that in how many days can 10 women complete the work. So what happens to 10? So here the W value is, I'm simply getting it as 1 by 50. Got it? And here I must go like 10 women can complete the work in how many days. So how can I get the value of 10 women? Simple. So women's efficiency is 1 by 50. So this is equal to 1 by 50 into 10. This becomes 1 by 5, and this is again 1 day work. So again we should reciprocal the answer into 1 by 5 into 5. So W equal to 5 days is my answer. This is my last answer for this question. So in 5 days women can do this work when she's working alone. That's it. When 10 women actually works alone, they can do the work in 5 days. That's my answer. Got it? And why I again reciprocal this into 5? That's the question, right? Again, you just check the question. We actually got a number as 10, but we take it as 1 by 10. Again the number is 8. We took it as 1 by 8. So again you will get answer in terms of only fraction 1 by 5. Again you should change this one into normal numbers as 5. That's it. Because we have taken inputs in terms of fraction. So again output will be again in terms of the fraction. Again change it to be a normal number. So answer is 5 days. Answer is not 1 by 5. This is just a 1 day work. Again change it to normal pattern. Answer is 5 days. So 10 women will take 5 days to complete the entire work when they work alone. That's it. And example 3, here it is given that A is twice as good workman as B and therefore is able to finish the work in 30 days less than B. In how many days the complete work, they actually complete the work working together? If suppose A and B work together, how many number of days they will take? That's a question being asked here. And this is very important and frequently asked kind of questions from the topic time log, because this question is like a very indirect format of the saying the numbers. Here it is given that A is twice as good as B. And what's the meaning of the term A is twice as good as B? So A can do a number of works in a very less number of days than B. That's given the question, but it's given in an indirect format. So here we just have to find that how many days will A take and how many days will B take alone. But this information is not given directly, but I can find out from the given point in an indirect format. Simple. You just take and write what are the given data. Here it's given that A is twice as good as B, right? So if I take the efficiency of A as A, it is given that person A is means simply is like equal to. Got it? So A is twice means 2 times. So A is twice as good as B. So this is the efficiency calculation of these two persons, or like comparison of the efficiency of the person A and B. It is given the question that A is twice as good as B, my first point. So again the second line is like, and therefore is able to finish the work in 30 days less than B. It means that A will finish the work 30 days much more less than the person B. Got it? So if B takes X days, if suppose person B is taking X days, how many days will A will take? 30 days less than B. So simply I can go like X minus 30 is the time taken or day taken by the person A. Okay, from this data, how can I find the number of days of person A and person B? We just have to go absolutely by logic. Any clue, any guess? From the given data, the given data are like A is twice efficiency as B, and this is like they're talking only about the efficiency, and the direct data of A and B is not given in the question. Got it? And they're given like A takes 30 days less than B. So I have just taken this X as X value, B as X days, and A must be like X minus 30 the number of days. So from this given data, how can I guess the value of A and B together? And it is absolutely a guessing one. Okay, for example, I take X equal to 60. What happens to X minus 30? It becomes 30. Again compare with this one, A equal to 30 and 2B equal to 60. Is it getting calculated? It's getting tallied over each other. So from these two given points, I just have to guess, simply guess the value of number of days from the two given points. And here it is like I have just taken X as 60 and X minus 30 becomes 30. Again check with the first point, A is 30 here, again 2 into A equal to B, again 2 into 30 becomes 60. It's getting tallied over perfectly. So I can take A can do the work in 30 days and B can do the work in 60 days. This is the efficiency and this is the number of days taken. And again what's the question being asked? In how many days they complete the work if they work together. So this is like we actually solve this problem for second time, and again we are just solving for the third time. Got it? So again the same process going to happen here. So find the LCM. So LCM of 30 and 60 is good, 60 parts. So LCM here is 60 parts is my total work, and second point is like I just have to find the 1 day work. That's good. So 1 day work of A is 60 divided by 30 equal to 2 parts per day. This is 1 day work of A, and 1 day work of B should be like 60 divided by 60 equal to 1 parts per day, and it's been asked in the question like when they work together. So I can simply add A plus B. So A plus B will become, when A and B work together, so A is for 2, B is for 1, when they work together it's like 3 parts per day. So this efficiency of A and B working together, and again my total work is 60 parts. So 60 divided by 3, answer is 20 days. That's it. And this is the answer of this question. Got it? They actually need 20 days if they work together. That's it. And again, I just have to make a very small it's like a change in the question. Got it? If in this question instead of the word twice, just for example I have thrice. My question is like A is thrice as good as B. Got it? And the equation will become A equal to 3B. Good. A equal to thrice the value of B. Got it? And if this is the case, how can I guess the value of A and B? If this is my case, how can I guess the value of A and B together? So if it is twice means I can take it as 30 into 2, it becomes 60, I can take this value. If it's thrice means how can I change the value? So can I take it, I just can take like this. If A is thrice as good as B, got it? And if again A is taking 30 days less than B, got it? I can simply take the value of X as, any clue? Can I take it as 90 and 30? That's it. I can take the X value as 90 days. So A will become 60 days. So you just simply compare, and here X minus, the question must change again, and again the question should be like A can complete the work in 60 days less than B. Got it? And this becomes X minus 60, and next I can take it as 90. If minus 60 it becomes 30. Again compare. So A equal to 30 So B should be like 3 of A times, so 3 into 3, 9, 90. Again, you just recheck it, x equal to 90 days, x minus 60 is again 30 days, so again 30 and 90. It was all about the numbers and all about the guessings. And this is very important question for time and work topic, and this is based on the efficiency of the two persons A and B working together. And example 4, the question is like, if A, B and C, here there are three persons, if A, B and C can do a work in 20, 30 and 60, so A is working for 20 and B can do the work in 30 and C can do the work in 60 days respectively. And the question is like, in how many days A can do the work, so it's actually A is working alone, in how many days A can do the work if B and C help him on every third day. Please try to understand the question. The question being asked like, actually person A is working, so in how many days A can do the work, got it? What is the second person B and third person C is helping him only on the every third day, got it? So what about first day? A alone will work. What about second day? Again A alone. What about third day? A, B, C will actually work together. So this question must be solved on the basis of the alternate days, and we can solve it right now. And again, the same step solution, we can start with the first thing, find the LCM. So take LCM of 20, 30 and 60. So 20, 30 and 60, take LCM. So I can take 2 as common. So whenever you take LCM, please always start with the minimum number. Got it? So whenever you take LCM, please always start minimum number, because LCM means a least common multiple, right? So when you go for a big number, there are chances that like you may get an answer in a very large one. So always go for a small number. Start with the small number, and always try to end up with the value of 1, 1, 1 at the last. This is the proper step for taking a LCM. So here LCM is, so it is 4, again, so again 4 it's 20, again 20 into, it's 60. So 60 parts is the total work to be done. So this is the LCM value. I have 4 over here, so it becomes 20, again 20 into 3 becomes 60. Simple. So again, second step, what's the second process in the LCM method? Finding the 1 day work. That's nice. So what's the 1 day work of A here? Total I have 60 parts of work to be done. This works when A is separately, he can do only 20 days. So it is 60 by 20. It is 3 parts per day. What's 1 day work of B here? Again total I have 60 parts of work. If B is alone doing the work, he takes 30 days. So 60 by 30, it is 2 parts per day, and for C it is 60 by 60, it is 1 parts per day. And what does this A, B, C work together? If all A plus B plus C work together, how many days they might take, how many parts they might complete? It's 3, 5 and 6 parts. 6 parts per day if A, B and C work together. And now we can go for the question. The question is given like that, in how many days A can do the work, got it? If B and C help him on the every third day. So let's go and check the first day. So for the first day, who will actually do the work? A alone. That's nice. So in the first day, if A alone do the work, how many parts of works will get completed? First day A alone is working, so A alone can do only 3 parts of work. So only 3 parts of work will be completed out of the 60 parts of work. Again on the second day, who will work? Again A alone. Again on second day, if A alone is doing the work, how many parts of work will get completed? Again the same 3 will be completed. Again on third day, the very important day, what's happening? On the third day, it's given that B and C help him on every third day. Got it? On every third day means on every span of third day. On like third day, 3 and 6 and 9 days, they will actually work together. So on every third day, A is being helped by B and C together. So it means that on third day, who will be working? A will work and B and C will also help him. So on every third day, all the people will work together. Got it? When all the people will work together, how many parts will get completed? 6 parts. That's good. 6 parts per day. Again check for the fourth day. On fourth day, A alone will work. Only 3 will get completed. This will get repeated. You should check it. On fifth day, what will happen? Again A alone. It becomes again 3. On sixth day, this is second third day. Again A, B and C will work together. Again 6 will get completed. Again on 7th day A alone, 8th day A alone, 9th day it's again 6. So it goes on as it is. So how many days we can take as a span over here? Can I take? We saw an example of alternate days, right? In alternate days we have just took 2 days. But here how many days I should take it as a span? Very good. Again I should take 3 days. So if I take 3 days, how many parts will get completed? In a span of 3 days, so it is 12 parts will get completed. Got it? On second 3 days, same tool. On third 3 days, again same tool. So after getting this, I can simply compare the two numbers. So I can just go for the variation as we saw in the previous questions. So I can compare the work and time taken for the work. So here I have just found that on a span of 3 days, 12 parts is the work completed. Got it? So 12 parts, 12 units will get completed on a span of 3 days. Again, so what's total number of works to be done here? 60, the LCM value. So if 60 works is to be completed, how many days is needed is my X value. Got it? I'm just doing the same thing here. I'm just going to compare the number of days with the number of work here. So here I have just taken a span of 3 days. So in a span of 3 days, 12 is my completion of work. Got it? So for 3 days, 12 will get completed. And if I just have to complete 60 parts of work, how much is my X days? Got it? And again, always work and time will be in a direct proportion. So what multiplication I just have to do here? Good, cross multiplication. So do cross. So 12 into X equal to 60 into 3. So X equal to 60 into 3 by 12. So this is 4 and this is 15. So answer is X equal to 15 days. Simple. And if A is starting the work and B and C help him on every third day, in 15 days the work will get completed exactly.